Okay, welcome to this live stream. I will start with, as usual, going over what I've changed to the game since last time. I will minimize some things here. That okay. So, last stream I introduced. I can show what the game looks like now. It's a bit of a funny state right now. So the game looks like this. I've worked on some level editing stuff, which is this part over here. The stream ended with that I was able to go to space in this rocket. And that's still possible. You can walk up to the rocket, press the up key, and then the cat goes inside, and then you fly away. And that sort of goes into a separate game mode. And my idea here is that these game modes are supposed to be like you're supposed to have smooth transitions between them. Okay. Another thing I fixed since last time was this stupid rotation thing. What I didn't, I was having this like 40 minutes into the previous stream. I was like, oh, what's going on with, why can't I rotate around a pivot? The funny thing was that on the draw world, on this one here where I was going crazy, there was a pivot. So I could just enter the destination rect width and height divided by 2, and then it would rotate around that pivot. I needed to move around some pivots in the game to make that work, and then I've done some hierarchical stuff. So now this goes like this. Now it all works nicely. I'm just checking if everything is okay. Yeah. Okay. And we basically did that, so you could go into the rocket. It changed the game mode. I've cleaned up the game mode stuff. Game mode used to be like this. Used to have like game memory, and then there was a game mode, and it was like deep within the player cat and player rocket code where you the game mode lived. But now it lives like there's a union outside in the game memory and in game update. You have this play mode update, you have game mode start planet, game mode space, and in this one you either have the cat as controller or the rocket. While in this one you must have the rocket. That's because you're out in space already, and then it transitions between these two in the cat one. So it's a bit nicely turned around like that. I have also been doing some art stuff. I've done an art mock-up. So I have this thing. So this is my mock-up. Here's my cat. It's walking along this funny thing. So what happens in this game is that you will start. Okay, I will show how the level editor works soon. But you start around here, and with your friend the squirrel, and the squirrel's oak tree has been chopped down. So you and then the squirrel asks you, can you get me a new one? But then it also says, but all the trees on the planet all the oak trees on this planet have been chopped down. So you have to go to another planet to fix that, and the squirrel will give you an onion seed. So you will take the onion seed and you will run around in this level, and you will go to the top of this mountain over here. Oh, I've also changed some of the gameplay. Oh yeah, this doesn't work right now. Whatever. I've broken some stuff. It's fine. Yeah, I can barely get up because my ledge grabs are broken. And the idea is that the squirrel gives you this seed, and then you will need to talk to different people in this area. One of them that I thought of was that you need to make sure that you plant the seed in a space where it likes it. And then if you plant the seed and you let it grow, then this onion spaceship grows out of it. And you will go around in the village and talk to some different people to see what they think where they think the onion should go. And then when you have sort of solved that puzzle and committed to a placement of it, then you will also need to get some water, and then you go up to the waterfall, and everything that you can interact with has sort of a face. So you go up to this waterfall with a bucket or something and fill it, and then when you go back to the onion where you planted it and put water on top, then it just springs up, and then you can go to space. So that sort of switches the game mode. Yeah. I've been doing, since last time, I've also been doing level editor basics. So I have this little level editor here. These come from sort of a tile set that I have here, and these are loaded currently. Currently these are loaded by just living in level art folder. These I don't need to talk about right now because I didn't finish that feature before starting the stream. I want to be able to place the cat in the level editor and the rocket, but we will get to that. And then also, you might have noticed in previous streams that I just loaded with Raylib textures, any old how, and it could essentially load them twice and stuff. So I've made this little load texture function that loads the texture, hashes the path, and puts it into a map. And then you can get textures using ID hashes later. And this is just so that, for example, when I did the level editing, the textures used by these blocks have just a texture name hash. Of course, this hash might change. Like, if I move stuff on the disk because it's just a path, these will change. But I can fix that somehow. Yeah. That's sort of it, I think. So, now for today. Maybe like you saw there's I want to do some environment art, and then I want to add gameplay where the player plants an onion seed that becomes onion. That made sense. So for the environment art, I want to go to Aseprite, and I have already started, as you can see here. I have these things. And this little mock-up is one of the things I want in this game quite early on. And let's see where that fits in. So here is where the squirrel is. And I'm just checking my chat laptop here. No. Okay. So this is where the squirrel is, and you go down the village, and somewhere maybe... Is this maybe where the waterfall is? So we will build maybe today to down here or something. Yeah. So let's just do that. I will... Yeah, I'm gonna be drawing a lot, and it's gonna be interesting. Cat placeholder. Okay, I have this. Didn't I have a file with all of them? Oh, it's this one. This is not. This one is not how I store them in the tile set. I just worked in this to make them look nice. Let's see. So I'm just gonna work like this. What do I need? Well, and I will probably... There's currently a bug. I will probably... that you can get... Yeah, there's a physics bug here with the wall. Whatever. But you can probably... I can probably just... I would probably redo some of these later. But for now, let's go in like this. Oh yeah, I realize I haven't. Uh, you can put things on top of each other, which is not really what I want. What's happening up here when I? Oh well. So we have something like that, and also this one, when you're in edit mode, you can press G button, and it will. This is the anchor point for grabbing. So, and I would put those manually rather than have them auto-generated everywhere. I'm not sure about this. There's a flicker here, and I think that's because the tiles. There's a line between the tiles. Not sure exactly how to fix that, but I don't think it's. We'll see. I'm moving the camera, sort of. I'm moving the camera on a sub-pixel level, and those. It might be some connected with that. I'm not sure. Anyways, we shall see. Okay, I would probably run into lots of problems with this because I don't have any way to place sort of things on top, like the tree stump gets stumped. Okay. Is this when I need environment art sort of? Is this when I need like it all planned out? What? It looks like a fish in the ground. Okay. We can probably close that. Okay, so how will we make the stump appear on top? Maybe we can do like this. Wood color. How does a oak tree look? Oak tree stump. It's quite. Aha. It's quite. Gray brown on the outside. I will try working in this one a bit and see if what kind of things I realize about how to do this. Like I need this to be in the foreground somehow. Well, I need it to be here somehow. Not sure. We'll see. Shush. Oops. It's sort of like brown and gray. No. I tend to have the shading come from the left, and yeah. So it's sort of bleh. Brown like this. No. Okay. This looks like quap. What happens if I take this? Close some things. Stump 02. And then we're probably gonna have to do this in some other way. Stump 03. As you can see, it's all some kind of tile size. Stump 04.png. Stump, stump, stump. Level art. Then we go like stump. Stump 01. Stump 1. Stump 2. Stump 3. And stump 4. What we can do now is just restart the game. Maybe I could actually just reset the game. And I think it will load those stumpy parts. Oh yeah. Oh, I did some changes, and since autosave can go a bit crazy, I didn't click the save button I made up here. So you need to click that every now and then. Okay. And then I can do like this. Huh? Save. Save. There we go. Save. Yeah. So I want this whole thing to sink down to here somehow. And I want it to be off the grid. And I think what I'm gonna do is just I don't want the grid snapping for everything. I will work on a pixel level. So we will see here if we can't. Can we somehow make this not snap? Yeah. Edit mode update. Where is the snapping happening? Is it this one? Grid size. Huh? I just removed the okay, something is wrong. So I take the mouse position and I get it back, and then I get the grid size. I get the grid size. And then I get world position. Mouse world position grid. So if I do this, what's this? Mouse pos screen space grid. So this is the mouse position gridded as in screen space. And so this is the one I need to use here and there. Wait, how was it before? Mouse pos world position. Mouse pos SP grid. Mouse pos SP grid. This is interesting. Maybe I just need to do this. So what this does is it takes the mouse position and the camera and gets it to world coordinates where I do the snapping in world coordinates. And then I don't want it to and then I get it back to screen space. So now you see, now we have this going around like this. So I would probably redo this stump thing. But grid size. Grid size is okay. What happens if I place this here? Absolutely nothing. Pos SP grid world position. Ah, wait, I might have placed it at the wrong position. One thing I like doing is Control F1. Now this goes always on top. What the hell is going on? Okay, I save first. Level out. Let's see here. Are these the... Restart the game. Wait. No. Mouse plus SP grid. Wall size. Curve block. DR. So I have the source rect and I have the destination rect. And Draw world. Draw texture pro. Yeah. I am trying to figure out. Okay, I remove some of these. Where are these going? So it's clearly there. The stumpiness. I am gonna shut down Steam. There you go. So the stump is clearly there. So select, oh yeah. So I've selected it, set it as the current block, take out the texture. Then we draw the texture. This is what draws it in the world. This one is this. I'm not in the UI up here, so I'm down here. And then I click left button and I make, it's called a wall currently, but that's from last time we see. We will redo it. And the position is world position grid, which is the world position wait, why does it say? Sorry, I shouldn't whistle on the meow meow. Now I think it will work. Click save. I can shut down the game. Restart. Yeah, and then there's some. I have bound the hotkey Control F1 that puts my window always on top. Since I hot reload so much, I can sometimes work on things like that. All right, that's good. Let's add this. Oh wait, I have to toggle the. I have to toggle the snapping somehow. So maybe I know. Snap. Oh, snap. Snap. So I have this button, save button here. I made. I don't use Ray GUI. I use Raylib, but I don't use Ray GUI because there's no Odin binding for it, and in-game UI sometimes I like doing this. But I have a button and I have a way to split rects like this. You can take rectangles and split them from the top and from the left. So we're going back to save. Use my load button that doesn't do anything, and then we will go to the GUI button. It can be there. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna make a push button, I think. GUI push button, and then a push button is like those kind you push in and then something, it stays in that state. So then we go like active bool, and it's mostly the same. It's just that this one is, I will redo the colors and the fonts and everything here, but if this one is active, then we will draw something. So this one is green. Okay, these colors. So if it is active, then we draw like that. And if, oh yeah, this is the collision with the button. If I play, then return not active, and it's down here. I just do this GUI push button, snapping, split off rect left, this rect, snap false. I will move this to some state. Snapping, and it doesn't do anything yet. But wonder if the active should be like a pointer, so it can change it for me. I don't know. I can do like this also. Snap equals, because, oh yeah, it's just supposed to toggle a editor memory. Here we have this, and here we go. Snapping bool editor edit mode update. I have see, what's it called? em.snapping equals em.snapping. See, you see, it works. It's just not very, it needs to be a bit wider, and my buttons look like shit. There you go, snapping on and off. And now we just need to restore whatever the old snapping code did. Oh snap. Okay, the only thing the snapping code did was this. So we go at grid size. Where is grid size? There. If em.snap. Okay, we will do like this. There's your snapping. Turn it off. It's like that. Nice. So we put this. So my idea is that this editing is mostly on a pixel grid. So it's mostly on a pixel grid, and sometimes I will use like a some kind of snapping to put them nicely next to each other. Okay. Now one more thing I was thinking about was the ordering of them. Currently, this one ends up behind. My stamp ends up behind. And I don't know if I want some kind of layers. Maybe that's what I want. Let's see. I have Z ordering already. I have like a Z sorting. But I have this feeling that I don't want to use that for background things. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, let's see. We have some kind of layer, maybe. Layer. These wait. Render object handle. Render object handle. Maybe I can edit mode update. Set render ob static. This is where it places it and then gives it some graphics. Here's the number that sets the Z ordering of it. So currently everything is at -2, the players is at 0, and then some stuff. Or maybe player is at 1 Z. I was thinking if I could just yeah, I don't want maybe I can have a layer concept. Okay, let's try something here. Okay, edit mode. Editor memory. We say layer int. The memory layout in the struct changed, so the game went kapoof. Okay, we have a layer in the editor memory. Edit mode update. Then we'll print that here. em.layer game. GUI button. Draw text. Let's see. Clone to C string. We go to strings.odin and I want to. So this thing takes the default font and then it puts my string into it at a position, and this needs to be a C string, but I think I can format C print C. Create a formatted C string using context allocator temporary. So we want a CT print fmt.ct print layer, do like that, em.layer, and then we can just toss it into there instead. Top left, layer rect. Shoop. Here put X, Y. layer 0. My idea here is that if rl.key is key down pressed page up, em.label equals 1, page down, whoops, is key pressed keyboard key. La 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 la. What happened? Is key pressed keyboard key. Page down. Page is an underscore. Will it blend? See here? Layer. Excellent. This is all a bit off because the buttons here is off. The buttons have a centering into the button and the layer text here, but all right. Now I can go to layer. This is maybe the crudest way to do this. I can go down here, put... Oh, wait, that won't work because there's no... These things don't know which layer they come from. But I can do em.layer here and z equals em.layer. And then go to game.odin wall and then say layer int. And then I go level wall. This is the one that's saved. Z int. Save z equals w.z. Was that? No, wait. Yeah? And then I go load level. Z equals w.z. This is just passing between two different wall. Layer. Level wall. We put layer instead. It's not really Z. Wait a minute, what's happening? This should not be an int. Z should be a draw world. Okay, it uses these numbers to sort them when it draws the world. Sorted render object Z equals... Okay. Okay, so we do this. Layer int. And then we go layer. The render object as a layer. That should be int. And then layer equals layer. This is when you do it differently. I broke everything. Layer. And declared name layer. Layer is an int. They have a couple of different of these set render object functions, which is why they work like this. Layer. Restart it. And now I remove this. Go in front. Mm. 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 How do I get up there? Okay, I don't want collision on these, really. Or do I? This should have a collision. I should be able to walk on top of it. And then there should be collision here. This is always tricky because I might wanna define my colliders manually in later, like so this one gets like a box here and stuff. But let's not mind that. Instead, we will do like this, I think. World wall collision bool. Go to here, edit mode, update. And then here we have a block under the cursor and we press G. Or yeah, we have block on the cursor because we're not in the UI. Press G. We can also press C. And then we go like this. Collision är lika med not. Collision. Fuck the grab points. Collision. Update. Update. Play mode update. And this is of course the physics I'm gonna rewrite at some point. Just not right now, maybe. Wall if w dot collision equals false, continue. Skip collision. It's better to be I think it's better to have a default state that's nicely zeroed. If that makes any sense. Skip collision. It crashed. Look. I can run on there. And if I were to do this, then that one would have collision again. Righty-do. Turn back on. Okay. Turn back on the snapping. Hey, why are these not... Ah, wait a minute. Where did my... Wait, who's... Oh, wait. Why is it... Why am I putting that -2? Why am I putting them at -2? Shouldn't they be in front? So like this then. Yeah, I was being a silly Billy. Damn it. I think I have some workflow issues. Click save. How do I skip collision? All right, I know what to do with edit mode update. So I can't see currently if they have their collision disabled, but see if w dot skip collision, then we do this instead. Red, green. You see? Ta-da! Then we save. We run here. Oh yeah, the player is at maybe another layer. Player kick. Set object animated sprite. This is the rocket. I don't care about that right now. Layer int. It's at 0. And this is also the rocket. 0. What the hell? What is all this? 3. There you go. I mean, it looks like crap, but it's... I wonder if I should have some way to move multiple things in the level. Like, I have a selection currently. I can do this. Oh, I left click and then it places it. Edit mode, update. I'm making editor. I have a little state machine for my editor, except I didn't add it for this new stuff that comes from here. I used to have like you place these green boxes. So when you hold left shift, you go into editor state, selecting. And if you're not holding left shift, you go to adding block. And then you go to adding block. And that was the old one for making these kind of green. You see, that's a old green block. It doesn't have any color anymore. I know which block is under cursor. Block under cursor. Right G press. Okay, so essentially this code should maybe be somewhere else. This one I don't use anymore. I used to have a create trigger support, but I currently don't have any triggers anymore because I just removed it. Because the only trigger I had was the spaceship, and that one is now hard-coded in gameplay. Let's see. You start adding the block. Can I move mouse in UI? Mouse in UI is set outside here, so that's fine. Can I take all this? And go here. Paste. Ha. And then after I pasted, this would have lots of problems with, if you're snapping, you can sort of paint one at a time, and if you're not snapping, then it's a bit more. I have to come up with some good stuff for that. But anyways, let's just do it like this. If is mouse button pressed, left, editor statement, selecting adding block left, current block, the texture. What happens? Does this even compile? It does. If is mouse button, what's it called? Mouse button released. But now I can no longer remove them because block under cursor, right mouse button. Block under cursor. Shouldn't I still be able to right click them? Destroy render object. C, delete. So right click is supposed to remove these. Okay, let's try to figure out why it doesn't work. Block under cursor. Aha, mouse. No, wait, that's not it. Block under cursor. Mouse is not in UI. Mouse is here. Okay, I go over them all. Check. I check for the mouse cursor inside it. Then I take the index. Begin mode to the camera. This is just because I want to draw the collision at the correct space. Destroy render object. Block under cursor. Refresh grab point. Adding block. Wait, am I stuck in the... Hello. I'm stuck in this state, I think. Adding block. Very smart. No. Huh? Why? I must have jumped between states there. So this one currently paints on mouse up, which is not the best thing ever. And it currently also... Why is it painting the tile only when I do like that? Anyways, and I can remove those. There is do you see there is a multi-select. I can remove those, but and I can actually select these, but I can't move them. So I want to fix that. I want to move them. I have this mock-up here. I think it should be over here, and there's like a... Do I move them using the mouse or using arrow keys? Let's start with arrow keys because it's... Oi, oi, oi. Interesting. Let's start with arrow keys. So we have a selection. Is mouse button up? Let's selection. Okay. If rl dot is key down right, then we take for s in em dot selection, and these are indices, I think. Edit mode mem. Yes. They are integers into mem.world.walls s. dot x plus equals 1. Oh wait, there's an error. There's an Wait, what happened? I don't think these are here anymore. It's just that they have left us. You have to do this. Take the set render object. Na 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 na. I'm a bit tired. So you need to set the render object of it to mouse pos world. Yeah, memp dot. Take the wall pointer to it, and then wall dot position. Right. I was fetching the wrong thing. www. So we get texture double wall has a texture hash. Texture. Okay. Go back in here. You know what we can do? We can. Oh, there it is. No, wait. We. Okay. Where are these? You know what? Is it? This is. It flew away to. Crash the game by restarting it. Okay, this one is still here. The other ones have left us. 4776. I think I can remove these because I think those are the restump parts that flew away. What does it crash when I restart? Hey. Wait. Layer 2. Wait. Why don't I use layer 1? Okay. I did all that so I could select them and then I messed it up so I couldn't select them anymore. There's something moving around sometimes. So layer 2. Save. I think the player doesn't start high enough anymore. Game init. Memcat 30. Is minus 30 maybe. What's up? What's down? Here we go. Woo! Kitty! Oh, we don't save the skip collision. Level wall. Skip collision bool. Save. Skip collision equals read w.skip collision. And then, of course, we should go load level, skip collision. Skip collision. Is that all? Marble. CC. Save. Look. Here's the stump. So, let's go back to Aseprite. Here's my mock-up. Okay. So, here is... We're gonna have brown stuff under here, and we want to get over to the waterfall. And the waterfall is gonna be sort of a character in the game. The waterfall will be here, maybe. The rocket. Actually, I can remove some of these ground things now. I will look into between streams a bit of the tooling, like why these... There is some crazy bugs going on. Why is it in the level editor that it... Am I not saving the level out? Layer. Don't seem to be... There's a layer 2. Who are you? These were supposed to be behind. The wall has a layer. The level wall, this is the one saved into the file. It also has a... And then we save and we set the layer to the layer and we load level and then we set the layer to the layer. There you go. It didn't set the render object properly. Yeah, if I want to fix these lines that appear here, and that's... I think it's either I need to figure out how to snap my camera to pixels or something else. Not sure about that. Okay, we can walk on the stump. What was I doing? Okay, we need to continue in this direction. So this is where the waterfall will be. So we turn on snapping. This will all be fixed at some point. Maybe I want it to be... I can't... I will try to figure out how to paint like this. Like a stroke. I'm not sure. Save. Okay. Then we need to go in here. I want to have a... The hell? There you go. It went into the spaceship. So you're supposed to plant the onion seed. And then the spaceship will grow up, and then you will go into space and find a new oak tree for the squirrel that will sit on the tree stump here. Okay, what I did here was I thought that's what I wanted to do. Save. Choop. So this one I will remove later. Okay. Okay. Now we will get to the dangerous business. I have no flipped. I don't have flip tiles. Maybe it's a good idea to introduce flipping of them so I can just like flip all these and then it would be fine. Let's flip them maybe. Wall. Flip bowl. Flip X. And then edit mode update. So we have lots of these funny guys that you have GC and then we'll add like press X, block under cursor, skip X, skip X. And I think I need to reset the What do you mean skip? Isn't it flip? Yes, of course it is. Flip X. And down. Set render object static. Render object, get texture. Does this compile? Yes, and then we set w.flipx static flip x bool. And I already do this somewhere here. Flip X. Source rect width minus. This is, if you want to, it should be w.flipx static w.flipx, and then false. That's when you originally placed them. And then we need to go to level wall flip x bool. And then we go to save. Flip x equals w.flipx load level flip x equals w.flipx. See here. We go over here. Why am I walking one again? Set a w.render object, get the texture from it, get the position, and the layer em.layer, shouldn't be w.layer. It disappeared. Why though? Oh wait. I'm not sure this flip stuff is... Source rect width. I'm not sure you can do that. Not sure you can just flip source rect width. But I use that for the player to walk. This flipped back and forth. Animated sprite size. No. Width. So this is the one that the player uses. It gets the texture, gets the width and the height. Source rect width. They disappear. Why though? Get texture, flip x, static, flip x, flip x. I'm not trying to... Let's see. we have flip x bool. Wait. This is where I am in the should. Okay, here's an idea. Flip x, then x equals text dot width. No, source rect. There's something about this. F32 maybe. When I do this up here, source rect x current, maybe it's looking one behind. So this is for animated sprite. So maybe when it's running, that the flipped one looks behind once or something like that. So maybe it doesn't actually work like I think it does. Let's look in Raylib if they have draw texture. I think I'm using draw texture pro. Rotation, source, test origin, rotation, tint. Oh, I got so lost here last time. Last time I needed this origin thing here. I need to set that to half the size of the rocket. So, and I looked straight at this function. I couldn't see origin, so I just like, I'm doing something silly. Okay. How do I flip? I had a source rect. So it's not that. What happens? No. Let's see. What happens if I flip the destination rect instead? Okay, so if I take 5 here, place this. This is 5 wide minus 5. Just experimenting. It's absolutely nothing. Source rect.x equals 5. Nothing. Okay, so how I think this one looks one behind in the texture then in that case. How do I scale things then? How do I flip? Source rect. I'm gonna Google Raylib flip texture. Dun, dun, dun. Is this gonna go on? No? Raylib Reddit is not dead. Draw texture rec. Here's Ray. When drawing it, use draw texture rec or draw texture rec pro, and for the source rectangle define a negative width. Okay. For anyone else who stumble on this, I close this. I assume you'd have to add width to X and then negate the width. But you only want to negate the source width, but leave the X as top left. Thanks. What does that guy mean? For anyone who else happens to stumble upon this, I assume I don't really know what he means, but I don't. It doesn't really seem to work. Because this is when I flip it. Or am I being stupid? For anyone else who happens to stumble upon this, I assume. Then, or draw texture pro, and for the source rectangle define a negative width. Why? Am I stupid? This one is up in the top left corner, and I have a negative width here, just like up here. And in draw world, texture, could it be the origin that is wrong? No. Oh, it does work for the player. Set render object static. One user asked for that feature to support an easy way flipping on X and Y. Not sure how to implement it on easy way, but probably draw texture. Right now it can be done with, yeah. What? I don't know. It seems weird. You like flip X. Wait a minute. Draw world. No. Set. Can I Raylib draw texture rec? Is there a problem with draw texture pro? I don't want to flip them manually, because it's gonna be a problem. Okay, I will look into this at some point. Go. We save that. I will look into this flipping business. I'm gonna need a flip over here too, but that's another problem. Okay, so now, how big is this? This is 16 times 16. This is quite hard to draw outside. How is the bridge supposed to look? Is it supposed to look like this? Or this doesn't look very good, but I just need a starting thing. And then this is 16 by 16. Remove this. That. This one we need a flip once again. Level art. Bridge. Nollet. Why is it 01? Ingen vet. Bridge 2. Save that. Go in here. Can, of course. I think this one should be done with snapping on. Yeah. Yeah. What's this? Remove. Okay. Very good. People chatting about SDL or something. We go back to our mockup. The mockup everything is a bit smaller. So I'm thinking the face of the waterfall is somewhere here. I wonder if the waterfall needs to be one giant animated thing in the background or something. Let me pour some tea. How do I want to draw something like this. Should come. Does it need to be one giant thing? I want to make this tree as well. Should I? I like to see where to start. It needs to be in the background, that's for sure. And then it needs... Thank you, Yuki. I am... yeah. I have some tile set going on. All that. I'm trying to figure out how to best do this big piece in the background. Waterfall. So this is the waterfall. If I disable both these, then everything is okay. Let's actually that. Here we go. And then waterfall.png. This one is very big. So we will go to game init. Waterfall name, comma, waterfall texture is load texture waterfall.png. Was that what I named it? Oh. What do I do with this now? Often crashes when I hit F6 to reset the game. Unclear. I have to look into it. Ah! Oh, I forgot to save after. So it's a bit... I need some kind of auto save, but also not. There we go. Right. Okay, now I want the waterfall here. And usually I place this cat and this rocket here are not... you can place them from here. I just started that just before the stream. But I never finished it. I can... maybe I can finish that. Yeah, let's maybe finish that. Editor entity. Append editor entity, placeholder, waterfall texture, and this is the... so this will probably go at some point, but this was because I wanted to place the player and the rocket, sort of. So we go like that. What is it? To look into why it crashes when I reset the. I press F6 to reset the whole game, and then sometimes it likes crashing. Here we go. Here's this thing. I can't select these yet. So let's go to edit mode, update. Well, actually, I think I can select them. But, oh, funny, I never finished the move to selected things to the right. I will do that when I need it. So, I have this way to select the block under the cursor, which is these, but I can select entity. No, wait. And I can select edit mode update. Where is the entity under? Oh, here it is. And then it selects the selected entity. Okay, let's do some stuff here. We go to world. So the world currently has lots of walls, which are anything like this. It's things based on tiles. I will rename it at some point. There's no way to add the dynamic things. Editor entity, type player. Entity positions. So we have some kind of world entity, and this one has an entity. Editor entity. Okay, that is editor is wrong, but we'll fix that. Type. And it is a position, which is a vector 2. Dynamic world entity. No, wait. World entities. World. Like that. Edit mode update. Boola. Okay. And another problem is that I can select these because it doesn't know if these are selected. It knows that they are selected, but it doesn't give them a little. It doesn't know that they are selected, sort of, because we can look. It just notices the selected entity, and then it does everything on selected block here. So, do I need to split up my state thing? Selecting add block. Maybe I can do like this. This is where it goes into adding block. And I will be like add entity. This is so if rl.isKey down .e adding block Adding entity. All right, we need around the entity, selected entity. We need some kind of line around it. Why? What is it that says that this one? Aha. So if it is the selected entity, if the EDX is the selected entity, green. Why can't I select this one? There's a red. Okay, so you have the red here. Wait a minute. You have the red here, and then you go like, okay, left, selected entity. If entity ID X is equal selected entity, I'm very confused. Turn it off and on again. Huh? Did I have a compile error this whole time? I am very smart. State adding entity. Bounce straight back to that other state. I think I had a compile error this whole time. Yay! Okay. So, you see, it's a bit, this UI is a bit confused because I can select any of these and then I can select something down here. But what we will do is this. If left is released, left mouse button. Hello, Mr. Laptop, how are you doing? I'm just checking the chat here. Okay, we have a world entity and it should be at this position. Maybe we just do this. Mouse pos world position and world entity size does not apply. Oh, right, it's just like this. It's just It's just type equals something world entities world entity. Don't need to do that. We don't need to do any of this. Where does the type come from? Editor entities. Right here, editor entity. Selected entity. Dot type. Unknown field boss. World entity. You go. Then we have placed those, so we can go to level format and be like entity positions. And then we go world. Can I just output these straight into the level? Yeah, I think so. World entity. Level format. For world entity in all lf dot entities. What am I doing? Load level. Oh yeah, this one gets like a... Wait, I will do the save first. World. For WWD. For world entity IDX in entities. Wait a minute, I don't need to do any of this because I'm just copying the whole list. How do I clone the list? Do I even need to clone the list? No, I don't. I just do like this. WF dot entities world level entity position entity positions world from entity positions equals mem.world entities. This is for slices in Odin. So this one is not doesn't have the dynamic thing. So you say the subsection of this array. Put it there. And then we have unloaded those from the level format. So then you go there. Now this level format comes from a temp allocator, so we need to do like we will see how much of this we actually keep. Oh yeah. Okay. It loads the level. And what I need to do from these placeholders is to spawn these things. Entity positions. world entity. Entity position. Oh, it's getting a bit confused. Entity position. It's the level format. It's unmarshaled here. Put into entity positions. Can I copy that whole thingamabob? Okay, I will do like this because I'm a bit confused. For world entity in lf.entity positions, append entity positions we. And then entity positions is a dynamic entity world entity. It's broken everything. Entity positions. I need a pointer. No. You don't need a pointer. It's the same. And then I need a world entity. Append. This one is world entity. You append to this one. Undeclared names. And world entities. I got a bit tired. Here you go. So you loaded the level. And then you have a bunch of placeholders here for the player, the rocket, and the waterfall. And it's quite easy for... I'm just gonna do like this. For we in world entities, if we.type equals player, then mem.cat.pos equals we.pos. If we.type rocket, this is, now we should be able to, we can close the game. We should be able to place the cat, I think, in the level editor. What's happening? And play from there. Okay, so, oh yeah, I need to hold this and then click .e editor edit mode update. Where is... Oh yeah, is key down. E. And then you go into adding entity. Okay, wait. This state will always exit here. Raylib. Adding block, adding entity, and then adding block, adding entity. You add to world entities. Isn't it just that I don't? Yeah, I know what it is. In draw world, you need. I don't draw it anywhere. So we draw it last maybe. And this is part of the. No, why? Okay, if I hold E, I save this and I will look at the level. Entity positions. I hold E and I click that. Click save. Okay, there's no entity position in there. Hmm. Hetero state, adding entity. I think I missed something. Oh yeah, I haven't done any of this. Entity editor. Entities. Selected entity. E. Select entity. Placeholder. That's the rectangle. Grid size. Turn off the grid size. Maybe, I don't know. If not in UI. Draw texture pro. Take the texture. Put it there. Put it over here. So if mouse button pressed left. Adding block. Yeah, I think this is all a bit. If I only hadn't done it like this. Is it released up here? Pressed. Released. Not mouse in UI. I'm looking at adding block. Maybe it's this. Huh? Okay. I need to put it into a different editing mode, I think. So we add blocks or we add entities. So up here we can go like adding blocks, bool, edit mode, update, adding blocks, blocks. If it is em dot adding blocks, then it's blocks, otherwise it's em, it's entities. Adding entities. It got reversed. Adding entities. So if we're adding entities, then we do this. So by default it's in block mode, and you go to entity mode. And then we go, then we have this. If we're in entity adding mode, let's see here. If RL of this mouse button pressed, entities, now we change the state. Yeah, but Batushkas here. Else if em was adding entities, then we do this. Else block. Good. Now, if we are adding entities, go here. Bam, bam. If we're not adding entities, we go here. Do all this. What's this row? Uh-huh. What's this row? Oh, it's here. Wait, what was that then? Oh, it was the initial one. Go. Yeah. And then, now that we're in this mode, we can do like this. Where is the actual stuff rendered? This is the UI for the, so this is the UI for the editor here. This is for the entities. Where is where is the other stuff drawn? If not mouse in UI. Okay. It's not in the adding function that is drawn, is it? No. I'm a bit confused. Where have I put the code that draws this under the mouse position? Where's this code? Okay, so it has the snapping. How does it get to the... It seems like it's this case in the state machine that draws it. The adding block or the adding entity. Why is it getting to this one all the time? Because this one gets here. The only place where I changed this one is here. When I press the left mouse button. Wait, I'm stupid. No? Left, adding entities, else. Oh, so confused. My glasses are so broken. I need new ones. That bang, these are too scratched. Everything has a halo, and I get dizzy. Is there some bug in the program? No? I have no idea. Adding entity. How do you get to this one? Mouse. Okay. Do like this. No! Close. Putting up the stuff. Cat game. Let's do like this. Close. Edit mode up there. Oh. Should of course be in game. Game.odin. Edit mode. Update. How did we get here? Of course, I'm an idiot. I left click when I select it. And left click when I select it. Ends up in this state. Then when it's not in the UI and I left click again it will do this. Yeah, yeah. Then I know. So almost nothing worked. Then we do D. If you're adding entity, edit mode, update. If you're adding entities, we're in the non-state. If em.adding entities, else. Do all that. Otherwise it's blocks. Mouse in UI. Mouse in UI. Where is it? Okay, so the mouse is not in the UI. And then okay, so this is just for drawing in the world. So the mouse is, should only happen if the mouse is, can actually throw this one out here. Like that. And then we do this and that. Now this whole state is not really needed because I can't like drag and stuff Is mouse button pressed? Wall. And then we take this, heading entities. Left C. Then we comment this block out. I will probably re-add it. I need to do some kind of I will need to do some kind of painting thing. Anyways. Okay, we know we are adding entities. So we go up here. Oh, wait. Left mouse button pressed. Don't need that. We go down here. Left mouse button pressed. We add the wall to this. So. Partial switch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we go to draw world and we need to draw those things these entity spawn positions. And we go game init. See here. World entities. So this one just updates the player's position based on the world entity. I also want to draw the, let's see here. I also want to draw the placeholder. Do like this, 4 in mem.world.entities. Switch we.type. Case.player, case.rocket, case.waterfall. Where's the editor entity type placeholder? That is okay, so the placeholder texture is inside the editor memory. Bang, 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 bang. The placeholder texture is inside the editor memory. Editor entities. Guess we can do something like this. Where are the editor entities? Editor entity. I would like some map between these two. I don't actually need any of this, but whatever. Editor entity in mem.editor memory.entities. That still compiles, right? Yes. If ee.type equals we.type, What am I doing? Raylib. Draw texture V. EE.placeholder. On a position. With pos. rl.white. This is a bit funny. Okay, entity position of type 0. Start it up here instead. Okay. What was I doing? I wanted to put the waterfall behind. This doesn't really work. I wanted to put the waterfall behind. I think I need some new stuff for this. Oh well. I will try to figure some of this stuff out. Meanwhile, let's try planting. So we have this thing. It's supposed to be planted up here. Sort of right here. Then it springs up from the ground. So we can remove all this. And then we make sort of a first step to doing this is maybe to add the rocket underground here. And then we'll see. This is all crap. Okay, so we have the rocket. I can't place it. The rocket is placed now. It was placed on the ground and then... So it's somewhere here. And then I press my up arrow to activate it and it flies away. Right-dio. So, how do I know? EE placeholder. That maybe. Tired. Why doesn't this work? Save F6. There we go. Entity positions type 0. I am gonna. Let's see here. I will do like this now. Yeah, I really need this blocking thing. I mean, I really need to have some way to discover if there's anything already under the block. So, here we go. Remove that, remove that. And then we need to add these hang points. There, and there. Oh, this is a hard one. Here you go. Okay. So, there. Save. Right. Oh well, it's a bit buggy, but I will. There's a bunch of things I need to fix. I need. One thing I need to do is implement better physics because my feet keep hitting the bottom of this tile here, so I can't. When I jump here, sometimes it fails. Then we go here. I'm gonna try to add another character here. This one I will remove. We will go to game.odin, game init. Where is the rocket? Is it? Yeah, there you go. And then you go here and I will look at the waterfall. I will look at the mirroring, the flipping here, and then add the waterfall. And then you will go up here and here's a little cave. Doesn't matter. And then you jump up here. Go here. You find the rock. You plant the rocket somewhere here. Put the seed down, and you will. Some kid fell over. You will need. You will get some hints of where to put it, and you can't put it just anywhere. So you will have to talk to some people in the game world. And when you're sure that it's the correct place, then you go back to the waterfall and talk to the waterfall and ask if you can have some water. And this is sort of so you commit to the correct place. And then when you get the rocket, you take the rocket and you fly off into space. And there we have our next. Then it will go into the next sort of game mode or something. Yeah. Was that all I wanted to do today? Oh yeah, my editor is a bit wah wah wee wah. I think that's pretty good for today. Right. See. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will look into those things in between streams, all the things I need to fix. But yeah, thank you for watching, and if you want me to show anything specific on the stream, then ask me on Discord or Twitter. And yeah, I might stream like on Fridays or Sundays or something in general. But yeah, and yeah, I will now click the button that ends it all. Bye bye. See